Good evening, everyone. The concept that I'm going to look at concerning early childhood is adverse childhood experiences, usually abbreviated as ACEs. These are the experiences that we had as children or we witnessed as children. So as an individual, I believe there's some experiences that I went through that have impacted either badly or negatively or positively as to who I am today. So this concept of adverse childhood experiences matters a lot to me because it is something that has shaped or is possibly influential on how I behaved in the past, in the present, and or might likely to behave in the future if unattended. And this has impacted on my developmental journey as a child. I'll give an example. There are some children who experience neglect, physical abuse, sexual abuse, the family dysfunctions. But I'll give my experience. Mine has to deal with grief because as a child, I lost many people, many close family members, and this death was recurring. If I may be specific, this was a time in the early 90s when HIV was rampant and there was no ARVs or what. So I lost very close people to me, my aunts. I lost them, and in a space of 6 months, that is how I lost them. And this thing was never attended to. I developed fear, fear because I lost about four of them, and the fourth one of them, who I think hit hard on me, was the one who slept and never woke up. So this thing on its own has impacted badly on who I am today because it brought some fear. When I'm with someone, I sleep with someone, either my kids or my partner, and during the middle of the night I'll wake up and check if they are breathing because of the impact that I had by losing an aunt who slept and never came back. So this thing alone has been so impactful on my life. So that is why I feel adverse childhood experiences need to be attended to because they can impact the current situation, the future, or even the past. This is a very important concept because it's so insightful in such a way that we become aware of the things that have shaped who we are today by attending to them and seeing how we can curb them and avoid them or the upcoming generations. These are the things that can be avoided. These are the things that can be solved as long as they are taken into consideration. As a mother today, I am so paranoid when it comes to my kids because I've seen many things happening to either my friends or my classmates, things of physical abuse, domestic violence, sexual abuse, family dysfunction, all those things. So as part of my developmental journey, this is very important because it is something that has to be attended to. When I look at the effects of this childhood experience that I had, of these losses, time and again, recurring losses, I developed respiratory illnesses. I have a problem with my sinuses. I had a problem with my breathing since I experienced those recurring deaths. And in terms of behavioral changes, I became withdrawn as I grew up as a child. But with time, when I got to get some help professionally, I saw it from a different angle, and that's when resilience come in, to be resilient, to be focused, to be motivated, like, what, this thing is not going to change who I am. This is what I'm supposed to focus on. So it also impacted badly on my academic performance, because all the time my mindset will shift to thinking, how about I get home and I find that my aunt is gone? How about I get home and I find that, that kind of thing. It impacted badly on my primary results. And one thing that also came about as an effect of these childhood experiences is forgetfulness. I tend to forget, and that one has been a problem ever since. I think I'm still experiencing it right now. So this is one important developmental this is one important concept that matters in my developmental journey, because it shows the steps that I went through, how I got help, and how I came out to be. Because I still believe that today I'm a resilient young woman because of being shaped by the hardships of life. And today I can be able to stand and reach out to those kids who are going through the same thing, because grief, according to my society, is something that is never attended to. It is just taken for granted. So with this developmental journey, I believe in the future I'll be able to help others. I'll be able to help whoever I come across, especially in line with my profession. Thank you.